think we should talk top 5 fantasy sleepers, regardless of format, but justify why and what format they really are a sleeper in, and what format you might want to wait on.
5 total or 5 each?
5 total.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no, 5 total.
I can't even think of 5 players right now.
You'll be fine.
It's tough to define. What do you define as a sleeper?
A player you can get after the 10th round.
Okay.
The 10th round or after. Because that's normally when you're going to start taking chances on players. You got your roster pretty much filled out.
Gotcha.
So 10th round or after. Most leagues, and let's weigh this a little bit, most leagues, just by what I'm going to go with, is going to be based off of 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, and a flex. That's
okay.
The way that I see most standard leagues.
Yeah.
And again, value changes depending on if it's an auction draft, if it's a keeper league, if it's a dynasty league where you can keep your whole roster. So all the values are going to shift. So I'd like to just call out when a player, in what format that player is truly most valuable. So,
you're giving this a lot of thought.
I think it's a good.
It's good. Well, I mean, it's getting draft season. This could be a very valuable piece to someone's holding up a trophy
That's right.
in December.
Gotta get that Shiva.
Oddly enough, it looks a lot like the trophy in the Karate Kid that he wins at the end.
Oh, you're right. It does.
Here you go, LaRusso. Good job.
Put him in a body bag. Yeah. So.
All right. So you're number 5 off the board. Sleeper.
So
fantasy, all formats.
Yeah.
Go.
Number 5.
Andrew Luck. That's what got me thinking about it, talking about Captain Andrew Luck.
Captain Andrew Luck and his faithful sidearm. Dearest mother,
Yes.
I have returned with the troops.
Anybody drafting Andrew Luck above the 10th round is super optimistic. But if you're sitting in the 10th round, you got your roster filled out. If you didn't go Aaron Rodgers, if you didn't go big gun, and you had to settle for one of the, outside of the top 4 QBs, if you had to settle, Andrew Luck is a great handcuff after the 10th round, because all word is he's healthy. Every word is he's healthy.
Who's your top 4? Here's why I want to argue with that. Who's your top 4?
Rodgers.
Breeze.
Yeah, Breeze.
I want to hear one name out of your mouth.
I'm not saying Tom Brady.
No.
Ooh. Major McCarron.
No, the point was, a lot of people have Wilson.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Who accounted for like 80% of the offense. You know what I mean? Which is going to be abysmal this year.
Yeah.
I would rate Luck, a healthy Luck,
ahead
over
of
Russell Wilson, because who's Wilson gonna...
I don't think anybody's gonna, in most leagues, people are gonna avoid Andrew Luck because he missed all last season. And it was such a strange injury. Like, word came out, oh, he's gonna start throwing again. Oh yeah, no, he's not. Oh, he's gonna throw again. Yeah, no, he's not gonna throw anymore.
Josh McDaniels? Oh no, he's not.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. So, to me, if Luck's on the board, especially in a 2-quarterback league, I think he carries a lot of value. Dynasty leagues, he's still young, but that injury is going to age him pretty quick. So I'm not saying he's going to carry a lot of long-term value in like a dynasty league or in a keeper league, but in a 1-year draft league, anything after the 10th round for Andrew Luck is a steal.
Well, then when you start talking about different quarterbacks as far as fantasy goes, is that you have, there's these guys that are cerebral and these guys who use all of their athletic talents.
Yep.
He's high on both right now.
Sure.
So as he ages, even though his physical gifts may deteriorate a little bit, he's still going to figure out how to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't worry about
the
that.
weapons that the weapon that team just added, to the offense, I think is going to help a lot.
Yeah, and the fact that I can't name one defender, they're going to give up a lot of points.
They're not a very good football team.
It's tough to think about. If Vrabel went to Tennessee, here's my thought process. This is always my thought process when I go into fantasy leagues. Vrabel went to Tennessee. You got Houston and Jacksonville. Those are 3 very tough defenses.
Yeah.
So in a typical fantasy league, you're playing 14 weeks.
Right.
Therefore, 6 of those weeks you have to go against a top flight defense.
Yeah.
Which sucks. That's what hurts his value. It hurts any value of any kind of Colt that you want in that division. So, and just like anybody else on any other of those teams, is it a risk having Fournette? Well, not when he plays the Colts. But when he plays the Titans and he plays the Texans, those are gonna be tough weeks for you. So, I always look at the division first. Okay. When you talk about Wilson, you talk about his lack of offensive weapons. Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But then you look at the Rams, you look at the 49ers, and the Cardinals.
49ers have some interesting upside if you believe in Jimmy G. There's some interesting upside on that team. We'll get to that. Some interesting upside there. But I think Andrew Luck is one of those players that is going to carry more value into this season for you the later he goes, right? I think he's a value player this year. You take a chance on him, but I wouldn't draft him as my QB1.
I'd take a flyer. If my roster is set and I still have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean before the 10th. Okay. Maybe 7th, 8th round, I might do it.
Okay.
If I see second quarterbacks falling off the board, and that's too. I mean, you guys think of it. Some guys are handcuffing their quarterbacks. Some guy in the first round got Rodgers, and then
that's an interesting point.
He takes Flacco in the 6th or 7th round, and you're going.
Anybody that drafts Joe Flacco should be kicked out of the league, unless it's a 2-quarterback, 14-team league. Joe Flacco should not be drafted.
There's a friend of mine from work. She's in a fantasy league. She's been in it. The name of the league is F. Tom Brady.
That's awesome.
It is illegal to draft Tom Brady.
That is awesome.
You can't touch him. And then every week it says fantasy.
Yeah,
top free agents. It's Brady.
So that league is the reason why when you go on to ESPN, it says he's owned in 99.9% of leagues.
Pretty much.
That's funny. All right, so number 4. What do you got at number 4?